back with another video. I'm in the process of making some chicken and egg noodle creamy soup. I've already put in a little bit of vegetable oil into my pan, and now I'm going to take be back with you guys hold for 1 second. Alright, I just got Walmart and I bought this. It has the onions, the carrots, the celery already chopped up. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to open this up and dump the whole container into my pan. Let me get me a spoon. Whole container, and I dumped it into my pan. And then we're going to just saute this a little bit, and oil, and put a little bit more oil in here. There it is. Actually, I'm put a little bit more because what we're going to do after that, we're going to clean our chicken thighs and add that in here. So I'll be back after I clean my chicken. Okay guys, I've already cleaned my chicken off. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add each piece of chicken into my pan. And I'm going to let them cook on both sides for about maybe 3 to 4 minutes. And then I'm going to take them out. So now we have our chicken in the pan. Make sure it's all distributed in well. And then I'm going to put a little teeny bit more oil, just a dab. Just a dab. And then I'm going to take my top and let it simmer and let the chicken cook on both sides a little bit, and I'll be back. Okay guys, I have let it cook on one side, and this is how it looked. So now I'm going to let it cook on the other side about another 3 to 4 minutes, and I'll be back. Okay guys, here is the chicken. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the chicken out of the pan. Put them in this little saucer. It smells so good in here, guys. So good. So let's take the chicken out. Should have got a bigger plate to put this in. I don't know what I was thinking, but we're gonna make it fit. Alright, I got all the chicken out of the pan. I'm gonna put it to the side. Okay, now this is what we left with, and I'm going to do now, turn this down just a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of minced garlic. Oh, can you guys see minced garlic? So, I got a whole heaping spoon, 1 spoonful of minced garlic. We're going to spread that around. Get that cooked, you guys. And now I'm going to take some flour and add it in there. Probably about a third of a cup of flour. I'm going to drop some flour in here. It's probably about a third cup of flour. Alright, I'm going to show you how it's looking now. This is how it's looking now. I'm stirring us in here. Stirring the flour in here. And it's going to be like a roux. That's what I'm doing now. Stirring the flour in there. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add our chicken broth. You guys see, chicken broth or chicken stock, whichever you prefer. But I have chicken broth in my cabinet, so I'm going to put the whole 32-ounce container in the pan. Put the whole 32-ounce container. I'm going to give that a stir. Let you guys see. Stir. And then what we're going to do, we're going to add a little bit of seasoning. So what I think I'm going to add is, where is it? Where is it? This right here. This Himalayan. Hold on. Guys, you can't see. This is what I'm going to add. Himalayan pink salt, black pepper. I'm going to add some of that in there. Gotta have your season. If not, your food will be bland. So, got enough of that. Then I think I'm going to add a little bit of the Sunshine from Tamala. I'm a Tabitha. What's a Tamala? Tabitha Brown. Just a little teeny bit of it. And then we're going to add a little bit of Slap Your Mama. Not much. Just a little bit. Don't want it spicy. Alright, and we're going to give that a stir. And now what we're going to do now, the same chicken that I just took out, we're going to add it right on back into the pan. Let's see, we're going to add the chicken right on back to the pan. Be careful, so you want that broth to flop out. So I added it all back to the pan. And this is how it's looking. I add the chicken all the way back in the pan. Then we're going to let that cook until the meat is done, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, what I'm doing now, I'm breaking the chicken thighs in pieces, so when it's time to eat your soup, it won't be big old chunks. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm breaking them into little, kind of shredding them a little bit in here. Not real fine, but just a little bit. So I'll be back. Okay guys, I finished shredding the chicken. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add in this right here. Our hearty homemade, home style egg noodles. We're going to go ahead and add those in. Might have to add a little bit of water to this. But I'm going to add the whole bag. It is, how many ounces? I don't even see the ounces of it. I wanted to give you guys the exact measurements of what I'm using, but I don't see the ounces of this bag. I don't know why. Wait a minute. It just up here says, well, no. Anyway, I don't know. I was going to try to help you guys out, but I'm putting in a whole bag of what I bought. Stirring those in. And we got to let these cook about 11 minutes. And after we got that, now we're going to take our honey. I'm all twisted today. A heavy whipping cream. And we're going to add that into here. But first, I'm going to add a little bit more water. Because I don't want my soup to be dry. So, add a little bit more water in here. I'm adding a little bit more. And if I had another container of chicken broth, I would have added that instead of the water. But I don't. So, I added water. So now we're going to go ahead in with our heavy whipping cream. Let me take the top off. That's the timer. So go ahead on in with the heavy whipping cream. And we're gonna let this cook about another 15 more minutes, so the eggs, the egg noodles can get done. Matter of fact, I'm gonna add the whole, how many ounces is this? 16 ounce container of heavy whipping cream in here. And it's now giving it a stir. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning, only because I added water. I want to put a little bit more seasoning, so I guess I'm going to go back in with this Himalayan pink salt. That's enough. And let's get this stir. Now we're gonna put our top on it, and we're gonna let it cook for about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna put the timer on for 15 minutes, and after that it should be well done. Let's put the timer on. Start the timer. Okay, be back when it's done. Okay guys, this is how it's looking. Looks really, really good. Creamy chicken and egg noodle soup. So I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer, and then we're gonna do a taste test. Okay guys, I'm back. We're gonna do a taste test. So here we go. Trying to get a little everything in there. Here it is. So nice and hot. You got the chicken, the onions, the carrots. So let's give it a try. That is so good. This is so good. Guys, you should try it out. I'm going to put the ingredients in the description box. Hopefully I don't forget to do that. But if I do, just send me a message, and I will send you the ingredients of what I put in this soup. You guys be blessed. You take care. Until the next video.